Welcome to Everything Eichler. I'm your host, Fred Eichler, here with my son, Trent Eichler, and this week's show is all about handguns.
My favorite subject, by the way.
For sure.
This is Trent the Hunter here.
Well, you started out hunting at a very young age.
Yes, sir. That's true.
And you didn't really have an option. I feel like if he was going to go hunting. And, you know, what's really cool to me is you shot your first deer with a rifle with me.
Oh my gosh. It was a buck. Did you see his antlers? Yeah. Okay. That was awesome.
And this is my first deer.
And he's awesome, isn't he? We're gonna get him mounted, huh?
Yeah, in my room.
Mounted and put in your room. For the rest of your life, you'll have this deer, huh?
And I'll never forget this hunt.
You'll never forget this hunt? Me either, buddy.
Shot your first deer with a bow with me.
Me and my dad, my first deer with a bow. That was awesome.
You shot your first deer with a handgun with me.
Yes, sir.
And Trent started out and just gravitated toward the handgun. And it really didn't matter what it was.
Yes, sir. No, it's true. Honestly, anything that goes boom for me is what I enjoy.
He loves it all, and he's good with all of it. But the handguns is where Trent gravitated. And I think some of that was because of the challenge. But I started him off because I enjoyed doing a little handgun hunting. So he would go with me, and we would hunt rabbits together, squirrels together. I remember the one shot way up at the top of the tree.
We were trapping.
Yes, we were trapping, borrowed my handgun, squirrel out of the tree, couldn't believe he got it. But Trent decided handguns is what he loved. So I had done a little bit of handgun hunting. You know, you had seen me on the show and sometimes hunting with me, shoot deer. I was using the Taurus Raging Hunter 44. That's a 200 grain XTP. And bears.
My lucky bullet right there.
And all kinds of different stuff with a handgun. She's hit. I got him. I just shot a beautiful turkey down here in southern Colorado with a 44 Taurus Raging Hunter, including coyotes. I did get a coyote. That was pretty cool. Yep, that was pretty cool.
I just smoked a coyote with a Raging Hunter 44 Magnum.
But then Trent took over and he went a little nuts with the handguns, like including competitive handgun shooting. And I'm going to brag on you. I watched you win state last year in Colorado, single stack division, in A class.
Yes, sir.
How many titles do you have?
I have 3 or 4 national titles right now. Hoping to make that more soon. But other wins, state wins, area wins, honestly, I don't know.
Some regional wins, things like that. But we travel a bunch for Trent to compete, and we have a blast doing that. Now I want you to talk a little bit about the competition, and then we're going to run through some of your really cool experiences hunting with a handgun, including one that blew me away this year. Competition hunting. How do they help each other?
So, in my opinion, hunting actually helps out competition shooting way more than competition helps out hunting. Don't get me wrong, do they both help each other? Yes. But hunting, you're more patient on the trigger. A lot of times you get a little impatient during competition shooting and you see a lot of people jerk their triggers. When you're hunting, you have to make that one super precise trigger press. And that's helped me out a lot in competitions. Where I shine the most is longer range shooting because I really focus on that one good trigger press on each shot. And competition shooting does help out hunting in a way on making snapshots, like the pig in Georgia.
Right, running thing.
Yes, sir. It's one of those where you have to make that quick decision, you have to line up your sights quick, and you have to make that solid trigger press, but a little bit faster than you normally would in a longer shot.
Well, we got to show that shot right now because you just brought it up. But what was impressive to me is, I mean, we thought the pigs were gone. And when Trent shot, I was like, oh my gosh, that was such an incredible running shot. He's like, it was running? I'm like, yeah, it was running. And he goes, in my mind, it stopped. And I remember it's like the Hornady stopped it.
Yeah, the Hornady.
It didn't stop. So let's show that because that is a great example, like you said, of where, you know,
Yes, sir.
competition, speed kind of helped you out in the hunting situation.
smoked him. Taurus Raging Hunter, 44 mag. Let's go.
That may have been one of your better shots.
Cool.
Do you think it was done? I thought they were gone. No, they were gone. They were leaving. They were leaving.
In the process.
On the run, went in right here, took out the spine and came out this shoulder. Trent, hey, right. That was funny. Nice job. That was awesome.
You also start out with small stuff, like early on,
Rabbits.
prairie dog,
Yes, sir.
rabbits. How about the prairie dog with the 9mm?
Yes, sir. That's another time where hunting, and that was with my competition pistol, with my 9mm competition pistol, where that trigger press was super important. I have such a small target. I ended up slipping into, I think, around 15 yards, but with that small of a target and open sights, I had to really take my time on that trigger press, and that's where hunting comes in on a lot of that stuff.
And it's been from small game to big game, because now I think we need to run through a few of your other harvests, like another one, the mountain lion.
Yes, sir.
The mountain lion was awesome. And you were shooting a 44?
Yes, sir. 44 mag.
44 Magnum, and this lion, it was our dogs. We cut the track. I cut
Yes,
the
sir.
track. We turned the dogs loose, and it was you and me and Vance. I think Jesse was there
Yep,
filming
Jesse.
too. We had an absolute blast, but what blew me away, and we'll show you the video, you made a great, perfect, your first shot was incredible.
Yes, sir.
Second shot, I think missed.
Yes, sir. Second shot
But
missed.
then you hit the lion as it was jumping out of the tree, because I saw it take the hit. I was like, wow, that was cool.
Yes, sir. No, that was a lucky shot.
All right, we're going to show the mountain lion.
Trent's the big handgun shooter and hunter in the family, and he just shot this beautiful lion, Hornady 44 XTP bullet. Look at that. Is that just awesome or what?
Dude, this is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty happy about that.
That mountain lion was really cool.
Yes, sir.
That's a trophy with any weapon, really. But,
Yes, sir.
But to me, it was even cooler with the handgun. But some of the other things, like the hog that you shot with your brother Seth.
Yes, sir. No, everything
Texas.
in Texas. Yes, sir.
Bam. Yes, sir. It was really cool. And you'll see on this video, you guys were at a feeder.
Yes, sir.
Pig came in. And what were you shooting on that one? That was a Taurus, but it was
Taurus 44 mag.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
44.
That's one of my favorite hunting calibers for it.
And your brother videoed that one.
Yes, sir.
And I heard the shot, and I was like, I got to go see what's going on. And sure enough, you guys are sitting over a dead pig.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
That is so awesome. Way to go, Trent.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You have kind of danced all across the board because it's been from literally small rabbits,
Yes, sir.
prairie dogs, a possum. Yeah, we'll show you the possum right now. We're literally cruising around, and Ryan's like, we were in Georgia. He's like, oh, there's a possum. We need to get rid of that. It's right near my ag field. And Trent's like, I'm on it.
Yeah.
Dead possum. Taurus Raging Hunter. 44 mag.
So, it's been a little bit of everything with
Yes, sir.
you, all the way up to bison. You shot
sir.
a bison, and was that with the 460?
Yes, sir. 460 Raging Hunter.
One shot right through the heart and dropped a bison.
Yes, sir.
So your experience level with the handgun just keeps increasing.
Yes, sir.
And you're not afraid to shoot either.
No, sir. No, sir. 100%.
With the other hog with Ryan in Georgia, that was pretty fun.
Yes, sir.
The pig takes off running, and Trent shoots, and I see a pig go flipping, and he walks over there. Pig was running right. Trent caught it in the hind quarter, angled up into the cavity, and there was a pig down. I was like, there is no way. this kind of all culminated, as you continue your competitive shooting and continue to do better. And I'm, of course, like any father or mother, very proud of you.
Yes, sir.
But this year you had a deer tag. I was like, Trent, you want to go, with a bow? You want to take your rifle? He's like, no. I want to take the Taurus 460. I got it tough with tell them about your setup. And because that was really cool.
Yes, sir. So it's a Taurus 460 Raging Hunter. It's got an extended barrel and a muzzle brake. So on the 460, usually a little bit more recoil, but with that muzzle brake, it cranks down on it. It's not a whole lot of recoil even on a 460. And I topped it with a Loophole Delta Point Pro, and you can reach out and touch some stuff with it now.
Well, we started out at the range.
Yes, sir.
At 50 yards, you
Yes, sir.
smoked a small plate, probably an 8-inch plate. I don't know, something like that.
Yes, sir.
Caldwell plate. You smoked it. Oh, nice shot. Oh, 50 yards. Hey.
Taurus 460 Delta Point. God, this thing's powerful. I can't wait.
Shot. We were like, okay, we know we're on at 50. Then we were going to check it at 75.
Yes, sir. I'm making the red dot a little bit smaller for longer shots. It makes it a little easier so that way your red dot doesn't cover the entire target. So
Oh,
make it a little easier on myself.
very smart.
Big brain.
I'm telling you, my son has bigger brain.
Big ol' brain.
That's good. I'm impressed.
Thank you.
Your bullets were about 4 inches apart.
Yes, sir.
Right? And you were only about, I think, 8 inches low, if I remember right.
Yes, sir. I believe that's right.
Something
I think
like
it's
that.
8 inches.
And we were just a skosh to the left, and you were like, okay, I know exactly where it's hitting. I'm not going to push it over 75. We go to the same blind.
That I shot my first deer out of with a bow.
Yes.
Yes,
which
sir.
was really cool, too. And we were both pretty dang excited about that one. But we're sitting there, and a doe comes out, and she kind of cruises past, and Trent's kind of back and forth about the doe, and then a buck shows up, and like me, what did you say?
I want to shoot it.
It's like, I'll take that one. So walk us through what you were thinking, because that was a pretty exciting hunt.
Yes, sir. So we're sitting in the blind. This buck comes out, and I was ready to go. So I get the 460 up, set up on the blind, and as I'm watching it go, you can kind of see there's a little bit of brush, and I was kind of waiting for him just to clear a little bit of brush just to where I could see that full front shoulder. Waited, he stopped, I cranked back the hammer, and it was one of those where I really wanted to take my time on that trigger press. It was, what was it,
62 yards, I think, or 61.8.
Yes, sir.
Something like that.
And so 62 yards, and I really took my time, and I put it right just a little bit high because I knew it was going to be hitting a little bit low, right around that 60 to 70 yard mark, and took my time, and I touched it off, and as soon as I saw that deer drop, I was like, oh, I got him. And immediately, it was, oh yeah, it was immediate dump of adrenaline. I don't know, it was really cool. I was still excited about it. He's down.
Oh my gosh.
He's down.
Trent. What a shot.
Taurus Raging Hunter 460. Put him down one shot.
62 yards. Unbelievable. Dude, 62 yards. I was like, I literally, I threw him down. I was like, the loopholes, I was like, 61.8. I was like, 62 yards. Dude, that's incredible.
That was awesome.
I'm so happy we practiced. Dude, great shot.
That was cool.
Dude, that's a beautiful, beautiful whitetail. Looks like a 2x2.
Yes, sir.
60 hot. Dude, that's unbelievable. Hornady, what's that? The XTP 460.
Yes, sir. So right here, this is what we're running. It's the same round I took
Look
down
at
a
that.
buffalo with. And
One
then
shot. You
one
shot
shot.
the buffalo in the heart, and
Yes,
it only
sir.
went 20 yards.
20 yards and dropped. So I
Mountain
knew.
lion.
Yes, sir. Mountain lion with the Taurus Raging Hunter 44 mag, and then hogs with the 44 mag. I've shot a lot of animals with the Raging Hunter.
Not to mention rabbits, squirrels, some other cool stuff.
Yes, sir.
That was cool. You know what? It's like bow hunting, but with a handgun.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
It's just close range stuff. Let's go look at it. I can't see.
I know. I want to go look at
Nice
him.
shot, buddy. I should let you go first, but I'm not.
That was awesome.
I was thinking so bad.
That's a pretty buck. I like that little blade at the front.
He's totally unique. Nice shot, Trent.
Thank you.
Seriously.
Let me get this.
So 460. What are you running on top?
Loophole Delta Point Pro. And I mean, I love this setup.
So Loophole Delta Point Pro on top of the Taurus.
Raging Hunter 460.
It's just something else. That's impressive, man. And I told him, I said, Trent, I think we can get a really big buck, you know, with a rifle. We can grab the Mossberg. He's like, no, Dad. I really want to go with the Taurus.
And it worked out. I can't complain.
That's awesome. Hey, guess who's having fresh back straps and heart tonight?
Oh, me.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
all
no.
right.
It's all right. You can try and steal mine, but you know.
Dude, that's friggin' awesome.
I'll give you some.